Hello, and today is Shards, and I'm going to be showing you the best top apps 2013. And so, the first one, well, not, here's just, I don't really care what order it's in, but let's just say I'm going to go first to last. The first one is a game called Little Inferno. I really love Little Inferno. It's one of the best games I've ever played in my entire life. Little Inferno has really good music. So let's just say the story. The story of Little Inferno is you are a creepy little boy that likes to catch fires on things, and then you have a neighbor, and the neighbor also has a Little Inferno entertainment fireplace, and basically the object of the game: buy things to burn them, earn more money than what you spent to burn even more things. And then you unlock catalogs, and the girl eventually falls in love with you. Well, already did. And the girl's house burned. Well, don't, no. Please don't. The girl's aunt sort of happens. I'm not going to spoil, but something happens to the aunt. Lol, and you'll find out if you actually get the game. Now, what's really funny about this game is I love the music. It's so enthusiastic. Let's just buy a bunch of things to burn them, and you can see how it only says 30 seconds to burn them. So, and the stamps, and there's combos, and that's what I was showing you before. And there's crazy things there's stamps, which you get are the cheap things. These are combos that you get, and they make sense. And it's really just a great app. I really recommend getting the app, and it's really fun. For example, I'm not going to be a spoiler and show you all of these. I think I said that. I'm not sure. But it's a really fun app, and I think you should buy it. Let's just show you what happens when you burn a bunch of stuff. And each thing has a different reaction. For example, this weird thing is, that weird guy that's rotting has effect to age. Well, let's just try to get this thing age. Well, basically anything that goes near it starts to turn into that thing that's happening to that guy. And some things even have explosions, a bunch of things that I'm gonna do, the mini nuke. That's a stamp that you could get from just burning random things or doing the combos, like I said. And if you burn the spider, then you also get a bonus point. Alright, just listen to this. Oh yeah, you can't, dang it. Okay, maybe I should just show you this at the end. No, never mind. But thank you for that. So the next one that we have is a scary game called Slenderman. So the thing about Slenderman, so a bunch of people probably know what Slenderman is. Don't look it up. Slenderman's a really scary thing, really, really scary. I do not recommend getting this game unless you love being scared. I think it's a really fun game. I love being scared, except it's sort of scary. It's scary, but I love being scared. So there's options that you could change. For example, then there's sign finder if you're a noob like me, if you're bad at finding signs. Then there's area, different ways to, the music is bad, so I'm just going to turn down the music, not off. But I'm going to turn, then there's different areas to play. There's looking sensitivity, there's the controls, all that. So let's just turn that to area since that's what I like. Then I'm going to do looking sensitivity high since I always like it. Endless stare means, endless stare means chance to escape. I'm going to do that. But endless stare is, Lost Word is actually the hardest one. Then the second, Cursed Ruins. Third, Haunted Forest. Then first, Desolated Town. And then at the bottom you can see, oh wait, no, not here, but. So yeah, I think I'm going to do the easiest. Then you can see at the bottom how hard it's going to be. First one, easy. Second, medium. Third, insane. And then day, there's fog. Night, there's nothing but your flashlight. Night vision, no flashlight. Storm, lightning, so you could see once in a while, but also a flashlight. I'm going to do day since I like day the most. It's not that I'm a noob. Well, I am, but I just like it. So let's just walk around. I'm sort of I'm just going to stop playing it since I don't really well, there's a sign. Okay, that's good. So if you don't want a Slenderman, don't look it up unless you want to be completely afraid. I mean it, okay? And there's scary signs, and there's like scary music when you pick on the sign. It's just a really fun game. I really like it, and it's Slenderman Rising, not Slenderman. Slenderman sucks. Slenderman sucks. That app, Slenderman, sucks. Get that to your head. Then actual Slenderman font. Oh my god. And Slenderman Rising is the game that you want to buy. I know he's right there. I don't want to turn around. I know he's right there. Oh, okay. Just go there. Come on. Alright. I know he's gonna be there. Come on. No. Oh, where is he? Oh, good. And then it goes. Oh, and then this is what happens. Okay, that's the end of that. Okay. So, next I have to show you is. Well, that app's just scary. Now, next up is SimCity. SimCity is a very, very fun game. It's just a creative, really fun game. Now, this game's all about just creativity and having fun. This game is just that you build a city and you just edit it, and it's really fun. But you're probably wondering, oh, this is such a light version, it sucks. But it's fine. Wow, I sounded a little Scottish there, but it's fine. I think it's perfectly fine. The only thing that you can't do is it just doesn't have that much of, no thanks. You don't have that much of stuff. There's still disasters, then there's the advisors. There's basically everything that the SimCity 5 has, except just a couple stuff, a lot of stuff, but it's still really fun. I really recommend getting this game. It's $5, I'm pretty sure, at the store. Slenderman Rising is $2, but you could get the free game, which is basically the exact same thing, except just a couple worlds. Then, then Little Inferno is also $5, so sorry about that. So basically, you could just build roads, land value, and if you don't know what SimCity is, it's all about just building a city and having fun. Just like I said, it's all about that. For example, this is what my power runs on, is the bus stops. There's everything that they have. Then parks to land value. Then there's there's time. You can't buy that much things if it's in 1985 because, for example, solar power plants have not been invented by then. Just look at the land value. I need a land value. See, I need land value if I want more people to move in those areas instead of for example, instead of houses to move up, and then you have to pay money for land value. But there's literally everything. There's so many things. I really recommend getting this game. It's a lot of fun. It's only $5, and the trial sucks, so don't get the trial version. Sorry that basically everything's $5 for this, except for these last two things. These last two things are free. So these next two apps is Magica. Magica is, I can't really explain what it is. It's not anything like that, but it's just really fun. I recommend getting this game. It's just a plain game just to play when and I can't really explain this app, but I really love it. It's free on the App Store, like I said, and you should just buy it. It's a really good game, especially for having the music's fine. So basically this game is you could unlock things. It's a little bit like Mario, I guess you could say, and you can unlock staffs. For example, where you have to buy them. You earn money for each level that you do. You buy, for example, I bought this staff, and there's also so many staffs that you can unlock. Some that you have to unlock instead of buying, like this one. And then other things you have to unlock, like I said. Then there's robes that also help you, except they're a lot more expensive. Familiars, pets that follow you around, and scrolls. Familiars and scrolls, thing to note, they only last once. So let's just get into this. So let's just start this world, just a level, just to show you. And each level, you unlock money, and sometimes you unlock a special spell or something. So let's just show you. So you have many different types of spells. For example, the shield. If you cast the shield on you, then that means the shield helps your life. Obviously. And then if you cast a shield outside of you, then you cause that, then you cause that to protect you, just like it showed. Now you can get frozen in this game. There's so many effects. The green is life, which also can be turned into a beam. So if you combine life with fire, then it will cause a fire beam. So don't think like if you're healing the enemy, because you could actually do that. Now there's different effects. Like if you, for example, soak this electric guy, whenever you cast an electric spell, he gets hurt. Now there's some spells that do, like for example, explode. It does that. There's certain spells. Like you could tell if you're doing a spell when it actually shows the name. For example, revive, because you could do multiplayer. Thunderbolt, thunderstorm, rain, neutrify, haste to run faster, teleport says what it does, makes people freeze. Basically, you can make people freeze if you make them wet and then use an ice spell on them and then they become wet. So let's just shield myself here. Familiar, come on, help me. Then if you do rock and then a different element, it will shoot it out. And then if you do ice in another element, then it will also shoot it out, except in a shard. Which I like since, I'm sort of all about ice from the Icy Kingdom. I'm the prince from the Icy Kingdom. Let's just protect myself so I could heal up. Okay, and then you cast the green stuff on here. So, oh yeah, I forgot to do the intro. Welcome. This is a little late. Well, no, not welcome. Hello, shards from the Icy Kingdom. There. Now I'm good. Okay. So, just heal myself here. Come on, familiar, help me. Alright, so I'm just gonna electrocute these people. And then there's burning. There's obviously elemental effects. Let's just watch here. Okay. Let's just heal myself here. So that's really that app. Now, the next app that we have here is a game called Faerun. Sorry about the screen. It will be tilted to the side. Maybe if you tilt your head. I'm really sorry about this, but it's just a really good app. I'd disinclude it if it was just a little bit worse. I wouldn't include it. So this app, I really like. I really, really like it. It's a really strategy game. Like, if you're a dumb person like me, I don't recommend getting this game since I cannot figure it out. This game is a little bit like Pokemon, you can see, but it's all strategy. You need to be so smart. You might think that this is the stupidest game ever because you're just squishing animals. You're not doing that. You're trying to find out puzzles. It's like a mix of Zelda and Pokemon, if you sort of can imagine that. So here's Ancient Codex. There's different things that you could find on your way. Then there's secret, pretend that maybe there could be anything. Your suggested monster is now a red slime. So that means basically I'd be taking damage by these guys if I stepped them. They'd be dead, and then I'd take 1 damage for my life. Except if I was level 3, for example, but right now I'm level 8. If that guy was I stepped on that wasp, I'd take 1 life hurt. I'd take 1. Let's just show you what this happens. You can see how it's sort of like Zelda. Now, it's really good. I just recommend getting all these apps. They're really good. I've been really looking for a good app. If you have, then this is totally worth it. But it's all about strategy. If you see, you can see it if you could push that rock. That rock used to be above that stairwell, and if you push it to the side, then we'll lead up that. And then there's that dead tree. What do I need to cut it down? It's a really confusing game. It doesn't even tell you what you have to do, but you might think it's a bad game, but it's really fun. For example, the piece of mana, if you do it on a weird flower, then it will turn into this weird thing that will heal you, and then your life will get healed. So I really recommend getting this app. For example, this weird thing, I know it probably. So that's really the app. I'm sorry to end that suddenly, but thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to become a shard. Thank you, people from the Icy Kingdom. My favorite.